covering every county. This is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
Hundreds of new jobs are coming to South Arkansas. Good afternoon. I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for joining us for Arkansas Today. Governor Asa Hutchinson and officials with Lockheed Martin made the announcement today that the company is spending more than $140 million to expand its facility in Camden. That facility already employs about 700 people. The expansion will add more than 300 new employees. They'll be working on products Lockheed Martin already makes, plus new machinery and equipment. Dozens of families at a Saline County trailer park say they got just over a day's notice their water was being shut off. Some also finding out they have a month to move out. And while they tell Susan O'Clory they're being punished over a bill their landlord should have paid, the owner has a much different take.
That's just not fair at all.
Stocking up on an essential.
You need water to live.
That's supposed to come with his rent.
You don't treat people like this.
Jonathan Campos spending his Father's Day fighting to keep his family comfortable.
We're all in the same boat.
After he and his neighbors at B&M Trailer Park caught wind of this letter floating around.
I'm sorry to inform all tenants, but the park is shutting down.
Saying their water's being cut off tomorrow and they need to move out by next month.
Where's the justice at? I need some type of help or something, because that's not right.
In the letter, the owner pins the problem on tenants not paying on time. She didn't want to go on camera, but her daughter told us over the phone the park owes the city of Bryant over $100,000, mainly in sewer bills.
This has been a long-running issue with the city of Bryant, and they have been trying to force my mother out of business.
Leaving families who just moved in.
I'm a single mom with kids, so I really appreciate it if you just be honest with me.
Questioning why they weren't sold this reality before unpacking.
We're living day by day, dollar for dollar.
Meanwhile, Campos is preparing proof.
All these receipts right here.
Showing his rent paid in full and on time. Calling on the landlord to fill the promise his family banked on.
Do your job. You know, you're our landlord. Take care of us.
And several of the families say that some of their frustration stems from the fact that they own their trailer homes and were told it was either too old to move to another lot or too expensive for them to afford. The woman charged with killing former state senator Linda Collins has made her first court appearance today in Randolph County. Rebecca O'Donnell was arrested Friday, the day of Collins' visitation. We learned today O'Donnell is charged with capital murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence in this case. Collins was found dead outside her home in Pocahontas nearly 2 weeks ago. Court documents show O'Donnell appeared as a corroborating witness in Collins' recent divorce case, and a large sum of money is still in dispute in that case. Friends, loved ones, and supporters gathering in Texas this weekend to honor the memory of a child found dead in Arkansas. 4-year-old Malia Smith went missing last month in Houston. Her body was found weeks later in a trash bag along Interstate 30 in Hempstead County. Darian Vince, the former fiance of Malia's mother, is being held in connection with her death. Supporters who gathered Sunday say they're pushing for change and they want to make sure Malia is not forgotten.
Today we came out here for Father's Day. We just wanted to shed a little bit more light on her situation. Even though we out here in the storm or the mix of the rain, but we're going to represent her in any way, form, or fashion.
Vince reportedly told a community activist where to find Malia's body. He has not been charged with murder. Investigators have not provided details on how she died. This week, Russellville will be lending a helping hand to those impacted by flooding. Tomorrow, the city is hosting Help Your Neighbor Flood Relief Day. Restaurants and businesses will be donating to the relief fund. The money will be given to families affected in Russellville and the River Valley. You can also donate online through Thursday. The Diamond Hogs in the hunt for a championship after falling short last season, but it is do or die for Arkansas today. They face elimination, and the first pitch is in less than an hour. Drew Ammon joins us live from Omaha, Nebraska with a preview of this afternoon's game against Texas Tech. Hey, Drew, hope we win this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And behind me, you got the Razorbacks working out here prior to this first pitch at 1 o'clock. TD Ameritrade Park, this side, Arkansas at Texas Tech. We've seen it before. We saw it just this past season in the College World Series, a 7-4 win for the Razorbacks. David Collier on Collier TV.
Collier on TV.
There it is.
There we go. Collier on TV. I'm done now.
You just move on. Yeah. Now, Red Raider Nation Sports Director, tell me about Texas Tech, because the other night you guys had 9 hits, out-hit the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, they just didn't take advantage. They got a leadoff double, 2 straight pop-outs, or a 1-out double, 2 straight pop-outs, didn't take advantage. That's just simply what they did, and if you think about it, I don't think it's necessarily what they didn't do at the plate, it's what they didn't do in the field. All of those runs that Michigan scored were either off errors or a potential pickoff at second. They had a guy picked off at second, couldn't make the catch. Next guy triples, brings in 2 runs. The other 2 runs were off of errors. Take care of the baseball, play better defense, and Red Raiders probably aren't playing this game. They're playing later tonight.
Tim Tadlock, he's been here a lot. 4 times since 2014. Tell me about him and the way he's been able to keep this team in check, because clearly he's doing something right, and he's kind of got that laid-back approach. But take us inside what it's like, how he leads this program.
He's just, even keel guy. You put a heart rate monitor on him, and you're checking the battery to see if the thing's working. He said that what happened against Michigan is something that was good for them. They got to see a lot of pitchers, to get a lot of reps out here in this stadium. You got to get a couple of guys like Easton Morrell, his first College World Series at bat. So he looked at it as a positive. He said, hey, you're going to have to beat all these teams eventually. And on this side of the bracket, to be honest with you, every team's probably going to lose at least one game.
You think about this matchup because obviously you've been doing a lot of preview stories leading up to it. That took place yesterday. But you look at Arkansas's hitting, because Arkansas dipped below 300 as a team hitting, but you know they can pretty much pounce on you at any moment. What about Texas Tech and their offense? Because the numbers are very similar. We've talked about that. Texas Tech a shade above 300 as a team hitting.
Yeah, and they have put the runs on the board throughout the year, but the last time they really did it, they won a couple of games against Oklahoma State 8-6, so I guess they were able to put some runs across the plate then, but it was the Army game in the regional. Everything else since that point has kind of been a pitcher's duel. They're certainly capable of doing it. Cam Warren really hasn't hit the ball since the regional, so that guy is somebody that you need to hit the ball. Josh Young has actually hit the ball really decent here. He's had a base hit in every single one of his College World Series games, and this could be his last one if he doesn't get a couple of hits today, because he's not coming back after going 8th overall to the Rangers.
We appreciate David Collier joining us. He's probably on like an hour of sleep because he's been covering a lot of Red Raiders action. What a year for you, man.
I know, man. Football's the only one. They got to catch up. We're going to national championship games. The track team's doing what your women's track team did, got their first national championship. Red Raiders trying to hop on board and maybe make it to the championship series. I'm sure you guys will have something to say about that, though.
Absolutely. Arkansas, Texas Tech, 1 o'clock here from TD Ameritrade Park. David, thanks very much. We'll send it back to the studio.
Drew, thanks so much. Have fun out there. Hope it ends well for the Hogs today. Today, several people